Alright guys, if you're new to this channel, like always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it does support me. And all I do is talk about boxing, and I keep it raw. So if you're into that type of raw boxing, not none of this boring type of boxing talk like these other channels, hit that subscribe button. So you guys read the title. You guys read the title of what I named this video. It seems like Luis King Kong Ortiz is going to be fighting Travis Kauffman on the undercard of Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury on December 1st. Now, if you guys, in my like 2 videos ago, or maybe 3 videos ago, I made a video letting you guys know that Luis Ortiz's manager, Jay Jimenez, said that it's most likely that Luis Ortiz is not going to be fighting Dillian Whyte on December 22nd, as all of us wanted, right? That's most likely not going to happen. But he's most likely going to still fight on December 1st. And now it looks like it's going to be finalized. Ortiz versus Travis Kauffman. Now, who is Travis Kauffman? Travis Kauffman is, I look at Travis, if you guys don't know, I'll tell you the scoop now. Travis Kauffman is like an ESPN heavyweight, right? He's not like, because there's Showtime, and then there's Showbox, and then there's ESPN, right? He's like an untelevised type of fighter. That's the type of heavyweight he is. He's the guy that most of his fights he fought off untelevised, and then he fought 2 fights televised, and he came up short both times. He has 2 losses. He lost to Amir Mansour, and he also lost to Chris Arreola. Now, mind you, many people felt that he beat Chris Arreola. Many people thought that he got a gift. Chris Arreola got a gift decision over him. So why do I say that Luis Ortiz cherry picks this guy? Because once again, nobody's asking for Luis Ortiz versus Travis Kauffman. When it comes to Luis Ortiz, my biggest criticism of him has always been his opponents. He always fights guys that no one's, begging him to fight. He never fights guys that we're all begging him to fight. The reason I was so into wanting him to fight Dillian Whyte was because that was a good fight for him. That was an upgrade. Right? I was like, okay, he just fought that bum, whatever his name is. That I already forgot his name. That's how much of a bum he is that I already forgot the man's name. That bum, after he lost to Deontay Wilder, he just fought, right? Cajano, yeah, that Cajano bum. So if he fights Dillian Whyte, that's a way better fight for him. That's a step up. Dillian Whyte's a top 10 heavyweight. If he fights Dillian Whyte, that's a good matchup for him and for boxing and credibility-wise. Even if he loses to Dillian Whyte, that's still a good fight to have. But once again, he's doing a downgrade. Again, he's not facing Dillian Whyte. Is it his fault? Is it Dillian Whyte's fault? I'm not too sure. His manager was saying, it might be both of their faults. Eddie Hearn was saying that he was not going to have... he was saying that the people wanted to see him versus Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte. Therefore, he's going to make that fight. That fight's probably going to be the one to be made. It's not confirmed yet, or at least I haven't seen any confirmation. So they're picking this guy. But once again, this is not a fight that I want to see. I don't want to see Luis Ortiz versus Travis Kauffman. Travis Kauffman is, like I said, an ESPN level fighter. He's a untelevised type of heavyweight. He's a guy that he's not good enough to be fighting on the big undercards of like Showtime or whatever. But they'll put him on sometimes it'll be untelevised, or sometimes it'll be like the first fights. They always put the worst fighters in the first, if there's like a fight on ESPN, you have the main event, then you have the undercards. He's like the prelims, right? He's the first guy to fight, right? If you look at this guy's resume, nothing but bums. The only 2 guys he stepped up against, he lost against. Again, some people felt he beat Chris Arreola, but again, even if he did beat Chris Arreola was washed up. Like, if you looked at Chris Arreola versus Travis Kauffman, that fight happened in PBC, I believe, on PBC. That fight, look at how Chris Arreola looked. He looked shot in that fight. Chris Arreola looked shot to bits in that fight. And mind you, that was the same Chris Arreola who Deontay Wilder cherry-picked after he looked like shit against Travis Kauffman. Because after, again, go look at that fight. Chris Arreola was so shot that he was getting beat up by Travis Kauffman. And then what did Deontay Wilder do? Of course, him and his team cherry picked Chris Arreola because they saw how shot he was against Travis Kauffman. So they were like, all right, that's going to be an easy title defense. Because, of course, Deontay Wilder defended his WBC belt against Chris Arreola, who was shot to bits by the time he fought him. Again, this guy's never had a significant win. He's fought nothing but bums. So this is another one of those fights that you know that Luis Ortiz will win. Like, you know Luis Ortiz is going to beat this man. You know Luis King Kong Ortiz will beat Travis Kauffman. It's not a situation like, oh shit, I don't know if he's going to win. That's why I don't like these type of opponents for Luis Ortiz. That's my biggest problem with Ortiz's career is he's always fighting these fights that you know he's going to win. Like, he's always fighting these guys. Before he fought Deontay Wilder, he was fighting bums that you knew he was going to beat Tony Thompson. You knew he was going to beat David Allen or Dave Allen. You knew he was going to be that other the Brazilian fighter he fought that I never heard of. He's always fighting against guys that you know he's going to win against. And that's my issue with this guy. There's so many heavyweights in the heavyweight division. Why is he always fighting guys ranked top 50 to 80? That's like the level of heavyweights he be fighting. Guys ranked top 50, top 80 at heavyweight. This guy's supposed to be a boogeyman, but he doesn't fight like a boogeyman. A real boogeyman fights guys that are top 10 heavyweights, legit heavyweights. Guys that we think to ourselves, oh shit, he might lose. This might be a competitive fight. That's what a real boogeyman does in a division. Not fighting guys top 50, top 80, and he beats them. Okay, yeah, no shit, you beat him. You beat him because you're a higher level than him. Luis Ortiz is a higher level than Travis Kauffman. These are facts. He's a higher level. So, and then people have the nerve to say he's the boogeyman. Oh yeah, he goes in there, he beats Cajano. He knocks out Cajano in 2 rounds. You see the whole LDBC making post-fight videos saying, oh shit, you saw what he did to Cajano? He destroyed Cajano. It's like, nigga, Cajano's top 150 at heavyweight. Of course he's gonna knock him out. And I guarantee you, if this fight gets finalized, Luis Ortiz is gonna knock this guy out in 2 rounds, 5 rounds maximum, and you're gonna see the whole LDBC talking about how, did you see how? Oh shit, he knocked out Kauffman. The problem is Kauffman a bum. He a top 50, top 80 heavyweight at best. That's my problem with Luis Ortiz. I'm not happy with this fight, but I want to know your guys' opinion. Are you guys happy with this fight? If this fight does get made, are you guys looking forward to Luis Ortiz versus Travis Kauffman and ESPN, an untelevised fighter? That's just my opinion, because I'm done criticizing Luis Ortiz, because again, when this guy doesn't fight, this guy just wants Deontay Wilder. When he doesn't fight a legit dude, he fights a guy nobody wants him to fight. Like this bum. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, guys, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.